What is going on, everybody? It is Deltre, and yes, it is that time again. Time for some more Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. So in the last part, the world came to an end. Well, crap. Yeah, we kind of woke up God, and she is pissed. So I guess we're going to go fist fight God. So that should be pretty fun. We're the only ones left around to do it, if I'm understanding this correctly. Everybody got nuked. And that's pretty wild. Talk about raising the stakes, right? It doesn't get much more intense of a situation than this. So I can't wait to get into this and see what happens. But of course, before we do, things that I missed. There was actually a lot of things that you guys told me, like a buttload. I appreciate it a lot. I really do. Yeah, but we can't spend the whole video talking about every single thing. So what I will do instead is that some of them will be linked down in the description below. I will get to those as I begin talking about them. But I do want to talk about some of the things that were pointed out, so let's do a little bit of a lightning round, right? Let's try to bust through these as soon as we can, and then we can get back to the game. So the first thing that I missed, of course I missed this, was a hidden item on the last map. So there's actually a hidden rescue staff, and if you know me, if you watched how I play these games, man, I gotta get me that rescue staff, you already know. And that almost kind of worked out, because the next thing that you guys pointed out was a boatload. And I mean a ton of potential conversations that you could have got on the finale of the last part. So, there's a ton of them. I can't talk about each one individually, so I will link in the description a post that one of you guys put in the comment section of the previous video that basically has all of the potential conversations. Although, to be fair, I actually found one that wasn't actually listed there, so I'm very interested. There's got to be a ton of conversation in this part. Some maybe people don't even really know about. That's crazy. I really like that level of detail. And you know, the crazy part is that the writing's pretty decent for these two. Like, the writing's good. It actually expands on some ideas and fleshes out certain things, which I'll get to in a second. But since we're talking about all these conversations, I guess I can just blast through some of my favorite ones. So I really like the Naesala to Barn one. Just read this. Just read this. You would never get this because Tabarn would have to actually make it to Naesala, and since you can't control him, you know, what are the chances of this actually happening? But just look at this. Just look at this. They're not talking about fighting. Let me just put it that way. The other one that I really liked was Ranulf versus Naesala, because it's so funny. He's basically talking about how screwed he constantly gets with having to fight all these really powerful enemies. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. But I think my favorite one though is Ike versus Sothe. Because he just goes, goodbye, Sothe. And that's the whole conversation. That's the whole conversation. And I like that the game knows there's no chance that Sothe can beat Ike. It's like a funny little in-joke, and I can appreciate that. Another thing that you guys pointed out was some more of the extended script and how it changed some details between versions here. And the most interesting thing that stood out to me about this whole thing was an entire conversation that was removed from the American release, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why it was removed at all. It adds to the drama of the whole situation a lot, because the whole conversation is essentially Micaiah and Sothe lamenting over the fact that whether or not they continue fighting the Apostles' army, they're basically screwed regardless, because they're either going to lose to Ike or the Blood Pact is going to claim Dayan as its own. And another really interesting thing about this conversation in particular was a CG that's completely omitted from this version. You can't find it in the game anywhere, no matter what you do. And it shows that the Blood Pact moves from Peleus to Micaiah. I don't think it moves. It's probably still on Peleus, but you can see it taking effect on other people by the mark appearing on their arm as well. And I thought that was such a weird thing to not include, honestly. And with this scene and some of the other things that you guys were telling me, as well as the conversations that were in the previous part, you can kind of, I think that the way the Blood Pact is supposed to work is that it's supposed to be some sort of location-based thing. It's not nationality. I thought it was at first, but that just doesn't make sense when you stop and think about it, because there are characters like Jill who would otherwise be immune to the Blood Pact if it was nationality, right? Because technically Jill is from Begnion, right? I imagine she was born there, so she should theoretically be from Begnion. And if not Jill, then Ilyana certainly ruins it, because Ilyana, we already know, she is 100% from Dayan. She is from Daen. There's no two ways about that. So it should kill Ilyana regardless of where she is. But it doesn't. Nobody ever says anything about it. So we can only assume that the Blood Pact is based on location. And I can buy that. I can buy that. That's fine. I think that the Blood Pact isn't necessarily a bad idea per se, but I think that they could have done a much better job in actually conveying what it can and cannot do to the player, because this is such an important thing and this matters a lot. I don't really have a problem with games trying to make you read between the lines and piece together certain things for yourself, but the lengths you have to go through just to understand the basic workings of this, it's too much. It's too much. It should be a lot clearer. It should be a lot clearer because it's just too important. It's too important because it changes everything depending on how this does or does not work. You feel me? So, long story short, I feel like it could work, but it doesn't work just the way it's presented, honestly. Or it works, but the lengths that you have to go through in order to learn everything you need to know are just too great. They're just too great, and even then you have to make some assumptions. You don't have to make any logical leaps or anything like that. It never really reaches that point, but you just have to look too deep. You have to look too deep, I feel, for something this important. Also, while we're on the extended script, there were other scenes that were pretty different. There was a completely removed scene between Ike and Alencia, which just sort of solidifies Alencia's character a little bit more. And also this one scene where Screamir was, and he never said anything, stuck out like a sore thumb, man. He actually has lines in the Japanese version, so I'm grateful for that. It makes it not so awkward. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting? Probably. Probably, if I'm being honest. There was a lot of information. It's a lot of information. So if you said something that I didn't cover here, I do apologize. I read it, but I can't necessarily remember everything off the top of my head, you feel? But anyways, we're going to jump on into part 4 now. Part 4, Gods and Men. So this is getting really real. Shouldn't this be goddesses and men? Or am I understanding this wrong? Come on, game, get your act together. Terrible writing. Oh, yep, everybody's here. Everybody's here. Hey, there's Ranulph and Screamir. Good, good, good. I'm glad they didn't die. I'm glad they didn't die, especially Screamir. I love Ranulph as much as the next guy, but Screamir's finally getting some development here. So it would be a shame to just cut that short, you feel me? We should probably blast through this, huh? As far as I can see, and Oki can hear, it seems like we're the only ones left. Strange. I guess only the strongest of us didn't wind up as statues. Anyone who was in the building with us was safe too, but everyone else was petrified, so this is it. This is the only survivors right here. Wow, there are quite a few more of you flesh creatures left than I imagined. That's good. Maybe that means we'll stand a chance against her. Micaiah, are you feeling alright? I'm not Micaiah. How many times do I have to tell you that? Micaiah has no speed. I have at least 20. No, you're full of shit, Micaiah. If you're not Micaiah, then who are you? I'm Yune. Pleased to meet you. So she's the bird now. She's the bird now. Okay, she's snapped. She's officially gone. We're gonna need a new leader, folks. She's lost her damn mind. Yune, what did you do to Micaiah? Micaiah's here with me now. She knows that you'll never save the petrified ones without me. So she let me use her body to talk to you. Oh, so she's... obviously, I know Micaiah's not snapped. She's, like, possessed, though. She's possessed by the bird. She's possessed by Yune. I'm glad that they did something with that at the very least, because, let's be honest, they were calling a lot of attention to Yune throughout this entire game. So if it ended up being nothing, that would just be so pointless, to be honest. So at the very least, they followed through on that, and this is a pretty interesting twist to take with it. I never would have guessed that Yune the bird was actually, in reality, some sort of god, or some sort of higher being. That's, you got my attention, let me put it that way. Alright, let me ask you this, Yune. What is this horse shit? If you don't have a body of your own, what the heck are you? I've been asleep inside the medallion for a long, long time, longer than any of you can imagine. But the Galder woke me up. Laron's medallion? Are you the dark god who was sealed inside it? Yeah, this is what we need to know. Dark god. Dark god. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not one of those. I am neither holy nor base, neither angel nor devil. I am freedom, chaos, transformation, future, mystery. I am Yune. It sounds like some deep shit when she says it. I don't care what you're called. Was it you who turned everyone into stone? I like how Ike is just straight up asking these questions to a god. He doesn't care who you are. You could be a peasant, you could be the dark god. He was going to address you the same way. Gotta love Ike though. No, that wasn't me. I haven't done much of anything. I just woke up, so I don't have that kind of power just yet. That was Ashera's doing. It was her judgment upon this world. Nonsense. Holy Ashera would never harm us. She protects us at all times and guides us towards the right path. No, you've got it all wrong, little meatling. Can we just call everyone little meatlings from now on? Ashera is neither kind nor loving to the beings of this world. Neither is she holy nor base, angel nor devil. Here we go again. She is restriction, order, stability, past, certainty, restraint. She is Ashera. I don't understand. She doesn't sound like any of those things. Why would the goddess Ashera try to destroy us? If anyone's gonna kill us all, shouldn't it be you, the dark god who was sealed inside the medallion? That's a fair point. You called me a dark god again. How would you like it if I called you a dark bag of organs? Actually, I'd like that a lot. Shut up, Ike. I don't want to talk to you anymore. What? Instead, I'll talk to you. Yes, you're the one I'll talk to. Me? Ashera has always hated me, but I like her. You've got some of her in you, so I'll talk to you. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Mist was supposed to be super attuned to order, right? So this works. This works. I'll buy it. Okay. So, you're Yune. That's right, I'm Ashera. Whoa. That's right, I'm Yune. Ashera is order. I am chaos. We are sisters but opposite in all things. We're linked to one another, though. When I sleep, Ashera sleeps. When I wake, Ashera wakes. Oh, then you're a goddess. I'm so sorry. You can tell Mist was not prepared for this today. Not at all. Please forgive my insolence. I've been talking down to you like you're a little kid. No, it's fine. Talk to me however you like. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me. Well, alright. If you insist. God, did they got weird fast. So, you were sealed inside the medallion, but now you're inside Micaiah. That's right. And the goddess Ashera was the one who turned all the Bjork and Laguz into stone. Oh, are you here to tell us how to save them? Wait, I get it. You were the one who spoke to me. You said, wake me with the Galdra of Elise, not with the spirit of war. Yes, I did. I'm so glad you understood. You're so very clever. Of course, I was hoping by sending you that message I would stop all this from happening. What do you mean? We're running out of time, so I'll explain quickly. Yune looking out for the recording timer. I can appreciate that. Long ago, your ancestors made a promise to Ashera. They promised that they would start no wars among the nations for at least 1,000 years, and we totally screwed that up, huh? Yeah, and you know what? We really did. It was every single nation in all of Telios that decided to get into this fight because Kurth came along in the last part, and he's technically a representative from Goldoa, right? So, and that would explain why Ina was so... Hell, that would explain why all the dragons were so reclusive, right? Because they didn't want to do this. They didn't want this to happen. And, yeah, whoops. Our bad. If this promise is broken, then Ashera would destroy the world and try again with a new one. Despite this promise, you bone cages kept fighting each other. How many of these does she have? All these euphemisms for humans. Eventually, war and conflict spread throughout the world. When Ashera woke up, she cast down her judgment upon those who failed to keep her promise. I.e. us. I still don't understand. Why would it make a difference whether you were woken up by the Galdra or the Spirit of Chaos? How are you planning to stop Ashera from passing down her judgment? I'm not talking to you. Oh, by all that... Would you stop acting like a child? Please forgive my brother Yune. We want to save the people who were turned to stone. We need you to tell us how. It did matter that we woke you up with the Galdra of Release, right? First of all, you should understand that because of our link, waking me is the same as waking Ashera. Now, if Ashera had been awakened by the Spirit of Chaos, none of us would be standing here right now. We'd be done. Oh yeah, we'd be dead. Oh yes. But, by the terms of the promise, she was just supposed to destroy the world. No hesitation, no discussion. But, if she was awakened by the Galdra of Release, she was supposed to consult with me first. She wasn't supposed to pass down her judgment until she heard from me. Ashera went ahead and turned everyone into stone without asking me. That's so unfair. I'll show her, though. I'll turn them all back somehow. Wow, this got really petty, Yune. The problem is I can't do this by myself. I need your help. Will you help me? I kind of like Yune, though. Kind of not what you would expect from a god. I'll say that. But entertaining for sure. Of course we'll help. It's strange, but I trust in you, Yune. And we all want to save the people who got turned to stone. Yes, we'll do whatever it takes. That's right. We will allow nothing to stand in our way. We will fight. It's all so confusing, but we must do everything in our power to save the people.
To be honest, I've spent my entire life teaching that the goddess Ashera watches over us and protects us. This is all a little hard to accept. You don't have to believe me. You can just let her destroy the world. No, that's fine. I'll do whatever it takes to save the people who were turned to stone. I will join the others by helping you.
So what you're saying is that we all have to play nice and work together. Just forget about all that's happened. Sothe, I think there are bigger issues. Yeah, dude, open your eyes and look around. There aren't that many people left to fix this mess. If you don't help, we can't do it. Well, actually, I think we'll be fine without you, Sothe. God damn it, Ike. Besides, I think that saving the world is something that we can all agree on. Oh, you're right, Commander. Please forgive this insolence. I'm sorry I doubted you. All of this is the result of our war. I guess there's not much reason for flag waving on either side, and it's all our fault. Please forgive me, Ike. Now, the first thing we have to do is unpetrify everyone. And, well, I'm actually kind of relieved. At least I don't have to worry about fighting you anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't looking forward to that matchup either. Too easy, man, so you're kind of free.
It's settled then. How should we begin? I know, let's divide the army into 3 teams. I'm pretty sure the Ashera is going to notice what we're up to.
Dividing us up is smart. It reduces the risk of everyone getting killed at once.
We have to hurry. I can feel Ashera's power building.
It's all over if we get turned to stone. Alright, everyone, it's up to us.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Ike.
Alright, Ike. You won't call me a dark god ever again, will you?
Not if you don't like it. Can I call you Yune?
I would like that. I guess I forgive you then. Oh, I know. As a sign of my forgiveness, I'll make sure that you can get to your destination safely. I can't do it for everyone because it's a bit exhausting for me, but hold still and close your eyes.
I'm ready. Is she gonna just warp us? That would make the most sense. Oh, even better. Okay, I'm ready for this too. Deldre is ready. I like that Ike looks so much like Grail with this model though. That's something I noticed. I don't think I ever really called attention to it, but they're pretty much the same. Funny little attention to detail that. I can definitely appreciate it. Makes it feel more consistent, but now Ike is more consistently badass because look at this man. That is a powerful cape. He's looking fresh. 4 HP, 2 strength, 4 magic, 2 skill, 2 speed, 2 defense, 4 resistance, barely double-digit resistance. What the hell, Ike? And he got a new character art portrait too. Yeah, he looks sick actually. Oh, we've actually won overcapacity. And Aether can launch consecutive attacks of Soul and Luna for Vanguards only. Vanguard, that's a powerful sounding name. I wonder if I get the triple damage from Soul from this, or if it's just Soul into Luna. I have to remove something. I guess remove Wrath, please. Yes, okay, good. We got the scroll. I wasn't sure if it would just delete the skill entirely, but I guess not.
How do you feel?
Strong. Like I can take on anyone. So basically the same.
Wow, you're very confident for a being that can die. Let's see, you go with this team.
I'm going with you. I'm not leaving your, Micaiah's side.
Fine. Micaiah says that's what she wants too.
Let me talk to her.
Not right now. You'll have plenty of time to talk on the road, alright? Hey, you're with this team over here.
Ah, damn it. Oh, so you'll be alright. You'll be alright. So here we go. You guys did warn me that this would happen. You guys did warn me that we'd be doing something like this. And that's fine. Nobody really spoiled anything, so I don't really know what to expect exactly. And I guess we actually have some new faces here. Screamer. At long last, here we go. Finally, he will obey my commands. I can't wait to tear stuff up with this guy. He has Resolve Provoke, some pretty good stats. The only thing he really wants is that Form Shift ability, because that is so broken. And we also have Nyla, and I just saw my favorite character over on the right. But just a second, let's look at Nyla again just to refresh ourselves a little bit. She still has Pass. She's still a god, and she's going to be amazing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm guessing these green boxes indicate somebody who is forced on a certain path, right? Yeah, this unit cannot be switched out, and I imagine that I can take, like, Eddie, throw him wherever. Yep. Seems to be the case. Now we have Raphael again. I think he's honestly the best Heron. Straight up. I think he's the best one because he just can always refresh for 4. And I could even give him Celerity. Who has that, by the way? I can't remember. Oh, Zehark does. Yeah, Zehark has that right now. But more importantly, we have Tabarn at long last. Oh, he has 4 Commander Stars. He has 4 Authority Stars. He's so good. Oh, yes, this is a unit, folks. This is a unit. This is how we get stuff done right here. Okay, so you guys did give me some advice on who should go there in order to get... Who should go where in order to get the most story stuff. Oh, hey, Alencia, what's up? Hey, she had a physics staff when I left her. What the hell, game? You're just gonna rob me? Oh, god damn you. And Lucia, of course, the greatest. So we have some options here. But certain people should go to certain routes in order to get the most stories. So hold on. Okay, so here's what we're rolling with. First things first, the people that need to be in certain groups. Tanith is supposed to be here, so is Neil Lucci. Valug is supposed to be in the Grail Army, and Khalil is supposed to be in the Hawks Army, although apparently you get something different if she is not. Similarly, Ulki and Janif are supposed to be in this party, and they need to be in this party in order to get their reward, from what I'm understanding. So there you go. I think that's everybody that's supposed to be on certain routes but isn't forced. Now, for the 3 teams that we have here, let's go over this. So here on the left, the Silver Army, we have Team NFG. What that stands for should become apparent as soon as I start playing with them. But basically the idea is I don't care. I'm just going to have them murder everything in their path to the best of my abilities. They have Jill. I assume that this went down in sort of some kind of NBA draft format where each team just decides to pick the best character available. So we have my guy over here like, oh, I got dibs on Jill. Then Ike's like, fine, then we get Har. And then Jabbarn's over here not giving a crap because he is himself. So I guess he just takes Fiona for the hell of it. Although to be fair, she's probably my 3rd best unit with ease. But as I was saying, this team doesn't care about anything. I'm just going to have them murder everything in their way. They have Screamir, they have Marcia, they have Tanith, they have Jill. Well, not Tanith, but Sigrun and Jill. I think that should be enough. I hope. And then Team Ike. Basically just the Grail Mercenaries plus Lathe. Actually, this is verbatim, the Grail Mercenaries, and also now Valug. I guess he's following Nyla around. That must be the idea behind that. And then Team Tabarn plus others, which is, as the name would imply, Tabarn plus others. The others need to work, but generally I wanted to have at least one character on each team that could do like really good at 1 to 2 range. Here we have both Marcia to an extent as well as Jill. Grail Mercenaries have Titania, Soren. Shinon doesn't do 1 to 2 range, but he does really good 2 range. Har as well over here. I almost kind of want to put Har over on this side, but I don't know. I think that Fiona will do okay, and I already have plenty of flyers. So we have Tabarn, we have Alencia, Janif, Ulki, so I think they'll be okay on that front. And then this team is basically just apparently the Hawk Army is good for power leveling people, so I brought people that still need some work over here, more or less. And I also wanted to have at least one Paragon on each group, but I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I kind of want to send Fiona over here, but I feel like she needs to level, and she's sort of redundant with Titania. Whereas at least over here, she's bringing something to the table. So that's my logic there. I guess this group will have to go without Paragon, not like any of them really need it. Although, you guys did tell me that the inventory between the 3 groups is actually shared. So maybe I can take Paragon off of one of these 2, and then throw it over to the Grail Mercenaries at some points. Hopefully I do the Hawk Army before I do these guys. I imagine we're going to go, like, chapter to chapter, right? There's not a world map or anything, so we don't really have that freedom. I like the idea to split up your team like this, though. It's pretty interesting, and it keeps everybody relevant, at least for now. I can't imagine that you can use everybody on the last map. But for now, it still gives a good chance for lesser units to shine. Even now, this late into the game, you know what I mean? Even characters you might not bring to the last map, and that's pretty neat. I definitely approve of that. I just wish there was a way to reassign skills and mess with the inventory in between sections like this, because the way it is, you're kind of stuck with whatever you had going into the end game of Part 3, and that's a little disappointing, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. The idea still stands, and I do enjoy that. Now then, each team will take a different route, but your destination is the same. It's the Tower of Guidance that stands in the middle of the land you once named Dagnan. Go there at once. I hope to see you all there. I'll be waiting. Waiting? Aren't you coming with us?
I'll see you at the tower.
And she's gone. She just became a bird yet again. She can just do that, I guess. A bird. Yune, then she must be. Ah, Micaiah, at long last. Micaiah. I missed you so much. Micaiah.
Oh, hello, Sothe.
You're back. I was so worried. Hey, if that bird was Yune, where'd you go?
I don't know where exactly, but she said she must go look for something.
Leaving us by ourselves? What's she thinking? At least we know what we have to do. Let's move out for the tower. You said it, bud.
May I have a moment before we leave? Prince Kurth has requested that I pass these out to the herons.
What is this? Oh, the communication stones. The sending stones. Okay. Those are sending stones, right?
Correct. Fortunately for us, each heron has been assigned to a different team.
Because if not, the game would be over, essentially.
King Tabard, would you give this one to Prince Rayson?
That's ideal. We can communicate with the other teams using the stones. Good idea. And this does work out because they said that in order to actually communicate with these things, you had to have some kind of strong connection between the two parties. So this makes sense. Yeah, that's actually logical from in-game as well. It's not just to prevent you from dance chaining your way to the end of the game. They actually have a reason to be doing this with the story, so yeah, I can appreciate that, sure.
Queen Nyla, please give this one to Prince Raphael.
I will.
And the last one is for Princess Leanne.
She's on my team. I'll give it to her. Sothe just takes it for himself. Look, Makai, we never have to be apart now.
Oh, that's great, Sothe.
All right, we're ready to go. See you at the tower. Yeah, see you at the tower. Hopefully. Jeez, not with that attitude, Ike. Ike. What's up, bud? Since we're on different teams, I need to tell you something before we go. Something important. It's General Zelgius. Next time you see him, Ike, use caution. He's your enemy. What do you mean? He's the one. He's the Black Knight. Oh, they just say it. They actually just come out and say it. Well, to say the least, I didn't expect that. I mean, I knew that he was the Black Knight, but I didn't expect it to be revealed in such a way. Yeah, by the way, Ike, that guy you've been looking for the past 3 years, yeah, it's Zelgius, by the way. Just thought I would tell you. Really, Ranulf? What? Zelgius is the Black Knight. I became certain of it when we crossed the river. It can't be. I wasn't going to tell you until I had proof, but it looks like we're out of time. Sorry I didn't tell you before. General Zelgius is the one who killed my father. I doubt that Zelgius has been turned to stone. Be careful, Ike. You might run into him. Yeah, if it goes by who's the most powerful, then we can be assured that he is still running around somewhere. Good luck to you. Not gonna help you fight him again, though. Did it twice. Didn't like it. Zelgius, the Black Knight.
Ashera, the goddess of order, has awakened. Her righteous fury has turned nearly all of the warring soldiers to stone. Yune, the goddess of chaos, has also awakened. Freed from Liran's medallion, she counsels Ike and his companions to split into 3 groups and make for the Tower of Guidance. Micaiah is joined by her constant companion, Sothe. General Scrimir also accompanies her, along with Naesala and Princess Leanne. Apostle Sanaki rounds out the group, traveling with her chief bodyguard, Sigrun, and others. Micaiah's company decides on a southern route and sets out for Benyan. Save for the sounds of the local wildlife, their path is eerily silent and empty. It's as though they have stepped into a vast and desolate monument to the war.
Prologue, Chaos named. Yeah, we just gave her a name. Her name is Yune. Why are we going over this again, game? Cien, the Begnion capital. Oh, don't tell me that these assholes, they are Lycain. Why? Why is he still here? You're telling me Lycain is powerful enough to avoid the judgment of a god? Are you kidding me? Why? Well, at least we can still break that blood pact then, I guess, because that doesn't just go away, right? Surely it's still in effect. Ah, blessed servants of the goddess, I bring dire news. The dark god has awakened and made its wrath manifest in stone. All of us were turned to rock by its evil power, yet we stand here today, made flesh again by the power of the goddess. He has no idea what the hell he's talking about, does he? So he thinks that Yune was the one that petrified everybody. Why is that? It's because we are the chosen ones, of course. Of course, that must be it. Go forth, disciples of Order. Deliver her divine judgment upon the dark god and those who worship it. You know, this is fair though, right? Because if these guys didn't come back, then who would we be fighting on the way to the tower, right? There'd be no game.
All right, everyone, let's spend the night in this town. Please be sure to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow.
I knew I could do it. I don't like the air here. It's a little too pristine, too clean. I feel like I'm befouling it just by standing here.
Quit your bitching, Naesala. It's so nice here.
Whatever, Leanne. I'm just talking to myself anyway.
Hey, would you like to join us for dinner, Nestling? I prepared enough for 3.
Neolucci, I told you, don't call me Nestling. I'm not the child you used to take care of. Just look after Leanne. I don't need babysitting anymore. Oh, well, this isn't gonna go well. Naesala, you traitor! You turned on your own kind! You're right, of course. Go ahead and tear me apart. I deserve it. Do you think I won't? I'll make you pay for the suffering of my comrades.
Do not bully Naesala.
Bully! This worm has brought about ruin on the Laguz Alliance. Yeah, he did kind of stab us in the back and get all of Tabarn's men killed. Yeah, but if anything, I think that this should be Tabarn, right? Doing this?
But Naesala suffers too, very, very much.
Leanne, I wish you would stop looking into my soul. It's very rude of you. Yeah, stop peering into the darkness of my heart. Naesala's suffering. He hasn't suffered nearly enough yet. I can fix that, though. Oh, Jesus. And here we go. Naesala versus Screamer. Okay, this is a fight I want to see.
Hey, do not harm my young master. Take me instead.
Get out of my way, old crow, or you'll die like your master. Jesus, Screamer. Wait, Screamer. Neolucci, Leanne, get out of the way, now! Blast it all! Oh, he dips! You run! You are both a traitor and a coward, Naesala! Yeah, that was a fight I wanted to see. Sorry, but I changed my mind. Someone else wants my head even more than you do. If I let you kill me, he might never find an outlet for all of his anger. Oh, he's talking about Tabarn. He's talking of Tabarn, okay. That's almost kind of honorable in a way. You have a point. Tabarn has the greater right to the kill. I will let him punish your treachery. Standing down. I'm a little surprised. Are you tiring of your role as the hot-headed lion prince, Screamer? I don't know if I'd poke the lion. Yeah, don't push me, Raven King. Jesus. So we're already trying to kill each other. Well, that's great. I don't think we can afford this, guys. There's only like 12 of us left. Is he gone? Goodness, from the look in his eyes, I thought he would eat us all.
Yeah, Naesala, he made you look like a little bitch.
Oh, god damn it, Leanne. This is all your fault anyways.
I told you I needed to take a nap.
Okay, infos. Let's go. So we're the silver, the silver army. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Rulers.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you.
I saw you having an argument with General Screamer.
Oh, that? Yeah, that happens sometimes. He does get like that. Yeah.
I know you had no choice but to betray the Laguz Alliance. If you wish, I can speak to him about it.
Naesala had no choice but to betray the Laguz Alliance. What? But why? Somebody putting the squeeze on Naesala? No, stay out of it. Whatever the circumstances, what I did was unacceptable. The pieces can fall where they may.
You've carried the burden of your crime alone to protect your people. That's very selfless of you.
Of course I'd take the blame. My first priority is my people. As long as they're safe, it doesn't matter one whit what the rest of the world thinks of me.
You indeed are a good king to your people. I have no doubts of that. I wonder, will the history say that I was a good empress for Vegnan?
The people of Vegnan rose up and overthrew the Senate for you. Isn't that proof enough that you're a good empress?
That's only because they thought that I was the apostle, but now...
You're worried over the Galder of Release.
Yes, that song. It can only be sung by the direct descendants of Altina, the first settlers of Vegnan. Why was that girl able to sing it?
Is she saying that maybe Micaiah is, like, actually the apostle, or... Well, that would be pretty wild. Oh, yeah. Okay, please, more on that.
Moreover, why couldn't I?
You know, you could just ask her directly.
I can't work up the courage. It doesn't matter who she is. All I know is that she possesses all the powers which I lack. I'm frightened of the truth.
Yeah, that seems to be what they're implying, right? Like, apostle actually... Sanaki actually is a fake apostle. Huh. Huh. Is that right? Am I understanding that right? I guess we're gonna find out.
Ah.
What's wrong, Micaiah? Are you still tired?
No, I'm fine. The air is nice out here. It's calm, quiet even. I don't remember the last time it was this quiet. It's almost relaxing, isn't it? I hate to say it, but I feel like the world is back to the way it ought to be finally. I know that sounds horrible, but that's how I honestly feel. Like all the debts have been settled and everything is properly arranged.
I think I understand what you're trying to say.
So, I'm scared. I don't want to get used to this. It's too comfortable, like our mothers come home.
A mother who'd smother her children in order to protect them. Yeah, so Ashera actually does think that this is the best way, and honestly, we messed up bad. We messed up bad. You've got to really go out of your way to get every single nation into one single conflict, so that's not good.
Hello, Mastan. I would like to purchase some weapons.
Ah, Micaiah, good timing.
You have something for me then?
Indeed I do, Missy. Look at this.
That's a thunder tome, the most powerful of its kind, too. How did you get it?
How does she know that, first of all? Well, whatever. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Now, that's a trade secret, but it's the best thing I ever acquired for sale, and that's a fact.
How much are you asking for it?
You want it?
Yes. Yune told me that the goddess Ashera would do everything in her power to stop us. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm certain the battle ahead won't be easy. We have to be prepared for anything.
I know. You can have it for free. Wow, really? So often in these games, even in the end of the world scenarios, these merchants, they want to charge us. Like, why? Why, dude? If we fail, you die. You understand that. But no, he's actually just giving us stuff, which is the most logical thing to do. I can appreciate that.
What? But why?
It's not like we have any other customers. Everyone else has been turned to stone. Listen, Micaiah, I still have hope. We have your goddess and an army of heroes on our side. I believe in you, all of you. You'll put the word right again. I'm sure of it.
I believe that too. Thank you, Mastan. With your tome in my hand and your hope in my heart, I'm sure we'll succeed.
Good luck, Maiden of Dawn. Yeah, we're gonna need it. I got the Rex Bolt. The Rex Bolt. 15 uses. Thunder. SS rank, so I have absolutely nobody that can use this. Lightning magic of the highest order. It is very effective against Wyvern and Dragoon tribe, he says. Dragon tribe Lagoos. Neato. Neato. That's a pretty good spell. As far as thunder magic is concerned, anyways. Screamer. I'm confused.
Something wrong, General Screamer.
Here, look at this.
It's a Satori-san. What about it?
Another one? Why? I don't have anybody that can use these, man. I found a patch of ground that was emitting light, so I started digging. This is what I found.
Oh, so that's it.
You buried it.
No, but I saw a vision of it in a dream. Rays of light fell from the sky, wriggling into the ground and burying themselves. What?
Ah, so maybe there are more.
Yes, I think so. Somewhere.
I don't need more Satori signs, though. Stop. Stop. That's like 6. Are there even 6 Lagoos that can use these? What? Whatever, game. Whatever, man. Is there anything else? Supports, I guess, maybe? You know what? Sure, Sigrun and Tana. There you go. She's here. She might as well be useful. Well, this is lame. Do I even need any of this? Honestly, I think we're good. Let's just get into it. So, I take it we're fighting Lee Kane's minions at this point.
Sothe, wake everyone up and have them gather at the square. Enemies are on the way.
What? Huh? Alright, I'm on it. What? Enemies? How?
Lady Micaiah, has the enemy arrived already? Not yet, but they're coming. I'm sure of it.
I can't smell troops or weapons. How can you be certain?
I don't know who they are or their exact numbers, but the enemy army is massive. I know it sounds strange, but I swear it's true. You must believe me.
Okay, guys, I think Micaiah's finally snapped.
I agree. We should do something about her. No, guys, I'm serious.
No one doubts your gift, Micaiah. Okay, on 3. I will not ignore the words of the one who has spoken with the voice of a goddess.
Oh, well, that's good, because I'm just bullshitting you guys. I just made that up.
Micaiah, it looks like you were right.
What, really?
We have guests. I don't see any, but... Oh, hey! Nice. Yeah, how did we miss that? Oh, man. We're surrounded. Leave them to me. The weak among you should hide, for the battle will be fierce. Any battle with Screamer is a fierce one.
Empress Sanaki, we should leave the fighting to the General Screamer. I will take you someplace safe. No, I will stay and fight with the others. With all due respect, Empress, I cannot allow it. What if you are injured? If Micaiah, an untrained girl from the streets of Dayan, is fighting, then I shall stand my ground as well. Empress.
Do we get Sanaki? Ooh, you can win an argument with royalty. But don't worry about her. I'll look after the apostle.
That is a kind offer, but I must decline. It is the first and foremost duty of the Holy Knights to protect the apostle. It looks like the enemy is about to take this argument out of our hands. They're here.
Yeah, let's deal with them before we have this little argument. Yeah. Do you Bjork ever stop talking? Take your positions. No. Yeah, I'm on board with Screamier here. Yeah, let's less talking, more fighting, eh? Well, that's that. Choose our units. Oh, we do. We indeed get Sanaki. And she is strong. Look at that. 46 attack. 33 magic by default. 23 speed, a little bit low. You know what? She's just Micaiah. She's actually just Micaiah, but good. I also saw that spell there. What is that? So she has Flare. She's the same as Sword. 6 movement, 4 Constitution, of course. Oh, look at that. S and Fire, A and the other 3. So maybe if I focus on giving her lots of Thunder experience, she might be able to use that Rex Blow. But I don't know if I want to do that. Look at this crap. Look at this. The ultimate fire magic. It is very effective against Beast Tribe Lagoos. Only Sanaki can wield it. Pretty good. Pretty good for a 10-year-old. Okay. Okay. And Big Naesala. Here we go. Great beak, the fierce beak of a raven. It can never wear out and cannot be unequipped or dropped. Logically, has an elixir, and of course he comes with a coin because birds like shiny things, as it turns out. He has 42 speed, so there's that. Naesala is so good. 3 authority stars. Too bad. Micaiah is the commander. Can we just relinquish our command to somebody else, like Naesala, for example, with his 3 stars? Didn't Sanaki have 4? Why is she not the leader of this army? Come on. Whatever game. He has Maelstrom. What is this? Can inflict damage equal to this unit's strength to an enemy unit after that enemy uses an indirect attack. That sounds so good, actually. Because Naesala has 34. Yeah, 34 strength. Wow. And then Vantage, which with his speed is kind of nice. Form Shift, Shove, Canto, and Tear. I thought Lagoos had to be level 30 for their mastery skill. What's going on with this guy, you cheating asshole? Naesala gives no craps. He doesn't give a damn. He even snakes the game on its own mechanics. That's how much of a beast he is. Alright, so we have some thinking to do about this. Out, 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 out. In. So here's the boss. Here's the boss. These guys are incredibly gold. These are the true gold knights, I guess. So here's a Blade Paladin. He actually just has a Brave Sword. That's kind of sketch, I suppose. Fortunately, they're not all that strong, but still, the ability to attack twice, you can't just overlook that. Affiliation Hand. Okay. I really identify with the hand. It's my favorite of all the body parts. Let's see. Lots of paladins, generals. This guy right here. Hey, there's a Physic Staff I can swipe. And I was warned to start looking for hidden items in Part 4, so I know that down here there's an arm scroll. In the Japanese version, right here, there's a Master Crown, and somewhere over in this general area, there is a coin. I don't care about really any of those. If I could get the Master Crown, that'd be sweet, but I can't. So, let's do this, I guess. Yeah, let's give this a go. I have a general idea of what I want to do. You are the minions of the Dark God. Go forth, disciples, and deliver the holy judgment of the goddess. Destroy them.
You, all of you are Bagnon citizens. I'm so relieved you're all safe.
Sanaki, be careful. I don't know that they're gonna be so pleased to see you.
What are you?
Minions of the Dark God, we are the disciples of order, led by blessed Lord Lacane. We have been charged by the goddess Ashera to cleanse your taint from this world. Death to the tainted souls, let none escape.
Empress Sanaki, please stay back. These traitors must have sided with the Senate during the coup.
Apostle Sanaki is a fraud. Any apostle who defies the edicts of the goddess is an enemy to the people.
What? No, Silence, betrayers of the Empire. How dare you accuse the Empress? Treason can only be punished by death.
Oh man, Sigrin's hardcore. Sigrin's actually kind of hardcore. So, I did something a little bit weird. I gave Paragon to Todith. because there's lots of ponies on this map, and I do have a spare horse layer that I didn't give to her. So yeah, I do have this spare horse layer that I gave to her, and there's lots of ponies, lots of things for her to kill potentially. Although I don't think that she can actually double the paladins right now, but she should be able to by the end of all of this, I think. So, this is Team NFG. As you might imagine, I don't care what's gonna go on here. We're just gonna murder everything. Oh, I should turn on the dang old animations for a little bit. See if we got a new theme, maybe. Hit points, magic, skill, speed, luck, res. Goddamn, Sigrun is so good. Sigrun is so good. I do not care what anybody wants to say. She is the best, and that's really all there is to it. Now, we also want to have Jill smack this guy because he has a crossbow, and that is no bueno. So in order to do that, we're just going to use the hand axe, I suppose. She also has a tomahawk and a short axe. New battle theme, maybe? Or nope, it's the same old one. That's fine. That's fine. I guess technically we're still the Silver Army, right? And that's basically Micaiah's thing. So why would it change, I guess? I guess that's fine. That's fine. But we smacked that guy with Jill. She's actually going to just solo this right-hand side by herself because I'm positive that she can do it. I'm 100% certain that she can do it. With Naesala, I almost kind of want to move him in a little bit more, but I can't really do that right now, unfortunately. I guess what I can do is I can kill this guy with Naesala. Or kill this warrior, I mean. Here we go. Let's go Naesala. Oh, this is new. Does Naesala get his own theme? Now that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. He gets his own theme. That's amazing. And he even gets experience. These guys, wow, I'm surprised that he gets anything, to be honest. He's high level and a Laguz. That's like a death sentence, I thought. Now with Tanith, she can pick this guy up really easily. Oh yeah, that's the easiest kill this woman has ever seen in her life. And I also gave that Sigrun Tanith support, so like, she's a little bit better. I think it gives attack defense, because water is a pretty good affinity. Wow, look at that experience. That's a level up right there. Are you kidding? Okay, Tanith, prove yourself. Magic skill, res, that was really bad. Tanith, please. I'm taking a chance on you. I'm going to move her there. We could dance for these two. Maybe I should have danced for Naesala, thinking about it. Yeah, thinking about it, that was probably the way to go. But it doesn't really matter all that much. With Tanith, I can have her kill this guy now. We'll even go with the Horse Slayer. Now, it's a little risky, but we're going to do it. I'm going to go with the Horse Slayer. And this will allow her to be attacked on the enemy phase by a few of the paladins. I don't think she'll be killing. She needs to get speed if she wants to do that. But she'll do good enough, and that's all I really care about. I could even have Sigrun kill this paladin, honestly, because I do have 2 Horse Slayers on this side, not just 1. Although I could just really go with anything. Nah, we'll go with the Horse Slayer. Let's get him out of there. And then Jill is going to draw in such a large number of enemies. I also want to see what good old Sanaki can do. I'm hoping that she can put in some work here. She's really, really strong, guys. 41 attack. Are you serious? Are these guys stage 3 or something? I'm getting an awful lot of experience. I feel like maybe they're promoted. We'll move Sigrun back. Are they? Warrior. Axe Paladin. No, they're stage 2. Otherwise, these would be Gold Knights, right? Titani was a Gold Knight, I believe. So no, I don't know what's going on with them. No idea. What I do know is that Marcia can pretty much just run in here. Why would I not do this? Yeah, why would I not do this? If she gets attacked, that's actually better because then she gets resolved. And if she gets resolved, she can't miss and she can't be hit. So, like, what's to lose? So there's 1. There's 2. We're just going to blitz this, honestly. I'm not really worried about experience all that much. If Tanith so happens to promote, that'd be cool. But if not, I don't really mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. So I can stand right next to... I'll just stand behind Naesala, in fact. And let's heal up Sigrun. She took a little bit of a beating. She doesn't have any special skills that she needs to be low for, so we might as well keep her topped off. Maybe Micaiah can even get the fabled forbidden stat once more before this game is over. I don't think she will. That's how little I believe in her. I just honestly don't think she will ever see speed again a day in her life. Now, I did notice that Tsunaki doesn't actually get stabs, which kind of sucks. If she did, she'd be really good. She would actually just be better Micaiah if she had stabs. Let's watch Jill tear it up a little bit, because I always enjoy this. Oh, these guys get a new theme. Oh yeah, this sounds intense. You know what? Let's give a few enemy phase battles a go, just so we can hear this. Jill's about to get a level up herself. All right, Jill. But we already know she's the best, right? She could not get stats for the rest of the game, and she would still be my best unit. She's better than Har. She's actually way better than Har at this point. There's really no question in my mind. She can put him down. She's just so much faster, and I think that's such a huge, huge thing here. Although she's a little bit weaker, but she's doubling way more things. Let's see it, Jill. Magic speed, exactly. Exactly, what I tell you. Way faster than Har. Way faster than Har. I do like this new thing. Yeah, it's really intense. It's really intense. Now, I almost don't want Jill to stun all of these guys because if I play my cards right, I can have each and every one of them die to Tanith here. Ooh, that's a meaty hit. That's a big hit. Come on, Marcia. Hit points, skill. Why, Marcia? Why, Marcia? Well, that didn't work out. That didn't work out at all. Alright, here comes some of these guys to attack Tanith now. Ooh, that hurts a lot. But I think they blocked themselves in. Screamer has provoked, so he can still draw some of these guys away from Marcia. She's not in a lot of danger. And if this guy hits her right now, which he probably should. Okay, it's been fun. Resolve. And now they will never hurt her again. She just got plus 30 to her avoid and like plus 30 to her hit as well, so I'm feeling pretty good about her. Feeling pretty good here. Yep, that's what I thought. And she still missed. I just want you to know that that was like a 90% shot. Oh, good one, Tanith. That's some great chip. That's some great chip. Kind of wish more of these guys would have attacked Screamer, honestly. I shouldn't have had Marcia out here just yet. She doesn't kill very well at this point. She needs to get procs, and that kind of sucks. I think she just switched to a better weapon, though. Marcia, I swear to God. I swear to God, Marcia. Don't make me a liar. I just told the people that Resolve makes you unkillable. And now look at you. Now look at you. Down low on health already. It almost doesn't matter, though. Screamer's going to kill enough of these guys that it's fine. And then I actually have some units that my... I don't want to say scrubs. That almost seems kind of insulting. But let's say my lesser units can actually be a little bit impactful here. Advantage, smack. That looks like 3 kills for Tanith if I ever saw it. So there's that. Oh, good, good, good. Just what we needed to see. That was, of course, sarcasm. I hate these I hate reinforcements. All right, so Sigrid. Tanith even. Yeah, honestly, let's just give this a go. I'll have her attack this guy, if anything, because she is much more accurate in this scenario. Let's go, Tanith. And this will even be a level if we connect. And we do. Sweet. Probably have to bring her back, which is a little bit... It's not really an issue, but it is unfortunate. Speed luck res. That's a little better. That's a little better. I'd still like to see her get some strength, though. If she can. I mean, she's like fine, honestly. Move her about there. That should be safe. Yeah, that's totally safe. Now, I gotta think about how I'm gonna use Leanne. I do want to heal Sigrid, obviously. And with these guys spawning, honestly, I think if I send Jill out here, does the short axe do the job? It does not. I would need the tomahawk. I would need the tomahawk. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to throw it out here. I want to get rid of these bow paladins because they're by far the most obnoxious. It's not even close to a question. So if we can do this, I actually want to attack this guy at range in hopes that I will be hit and put into resolve and therefore become unkillable from this point on. I would hate to miss though, which is another thing that I want to get hit for because if she gets resolved, she also can't miss. Jill, she's just a little bit too good. She's just a little bit too good. Whoa, well. These guys are so ridiculously gold. They look so tacky. They spray painted their horses too. Like, that's what it looks like. Like they're getting ready for a football game or something. They don't actually look like they should be this color. I can use Sigrun here. I suppose I will, and I will take out this guy with the short axe. They should all attack Tanith regardless, right? 19 defense versus 23 defense. Yes, they will definitely attack Tanith. So I will take out this guy with the short axe because I'm going to be using Naesala here. I'm gonna send him in. I'm straight up just gonna send him right into everything. And he's going to come out on top because I believe in him that much. There were no crossbows, or no remaining crossbows anyways. Stun? Oh, you killed like 3 of these guys. You just eliminated this whole man's family tree. You just took the whole thing out. You uprooted it. No need for that, Sigrun. Yeah, even she's getting good experience. These guys must be like stage 3s. It's the only logical thing. I'm going to put them next to each other to build that support. And it also keeps Tanith a little bit safer. Now with Sanaki... Oh, yeah, she can blow this guy up. Let's see what this Cymbeline is all about. Here we go. Oh, look at this. It's like the power of the universe. I just summoned the sun to defeat my foes. This is great. I feel strong. I don't know about you guys. I feel strong just looking at that. And sit down. A spell like that should just kill everything immediately. Honestly, no questions. Now, Naesala can make it all the way up to this bow guy and just ruin him, essentially. Oh, wait. I need to use Leanne correctly here. How do we do this? How do we do this? I think Sothe can kill this guy. And he won't be in range of these assholes, right? He would, so I don't want to use Sothe. I basically never, ever want them to be attacked by people that... But I don't want people that can't kill to be attacked, essentially. Like, under any circumstances, regardless of experience. It's just... It's not worth it. It's a route map. We gotta get going. Now this guy, if I move... I think this works. I think this works. I can use Naesala to take out this guy. Oh, I wanted animations. He has an awesome theme. Oh well, nothing I can do. I can move Naesala here. Can have Screameer tear this guy's face off. Yeah, this works. This works. So we do one of these. Goodbye. And now, with Leanne, we can give him another turn. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I haven't been watching Screameer's gauge as much as I should be, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is a river. So, yeah, Leanne is fine right there. And Naesala can kill this annoying longbow man. Yeah, we want him out of there just because he can actually check Tanith a little bit. I don't think that he will hit, but if he did, it would be bad. Tear? Are you serious, Naesala? Don't do him dirty like that. Oh, who are we kidding? Naesala only does people dirty. That's the only thing he knows. Alright, so Screameer in his gauge. I wasn't watching, but he must have a really, really strong gauge. Do you see that? He's barely lost anything at all. Huh. Well. You know, I can even trade around the physic. I don't need that much healing on certain characters. So here's how we do this, I think. I'm gonna use the gauge for... No. We're gonna use Screameer to tear this guy up. I wish Screameer got his own theme too. Like, look at this guy. He's a monster. He deserves something, man. Now, I could use Sothe. You know, maybe if I play my cards right, I could block in this area so that these paladins can't get around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, it's totally fine. Yeah, I can have Sothe murk this guy. And I mean, the bow paladin can... Oh, shit. The bow paladin can actually run up on Leanne. We don't want that. We don't want that. That's the last thing we need. Help, Nilucci. Help. Yeah, I gotta roll with this, I guess. And these guys, I want them to attack. I actually want them to attack Screameer. The paladins to the north end, so I'm gonna move back with Marcia a little bit. And I'm gonna rely on Resolve. I know it's kind of risky, but I think it's my way here. And I'm going to move now with Sothe. He can go here. He can attack this guy, whatever. Sothe really fell off hard. Like, super hard. He was so good in part 1, but now he's like not even average. He's actually just bad. He's actually just bad. And it's not entirely his fault. He's not been around for half the game, which, you know, that is what it is. I can now drop Leanne. That works. Yeah, that works. Not ideal, but it'll have to do. And now I can heal Tana's back. I think from full, she should be able to survive this pretty easily. Okay, here comes anything but speed. But with Sothe, I feel like if he needs to be stage 3, but he's still only stage 2. Strength, sure. Sure, why not? So here comes the Tanith Slaughter, hopefully. Oh, that hurts a little bit, but I actually do believe that from full, she'll be just fine. Could have mathed it out, don't like math. Math is for nerds, man. Speed defense. Speed is good. I think she's now beginning to double these guys, honestly. They're just going to go for Naesala. Now, he is technically weak to bows. Oh, man, I didn't expect the boss to move. We're not going to see him. I apologize. Black-winged demon, eater of carrion. Prepare to receive the goddess's judgment. How colorful. Gold, specifically. Oh, he actually hit Naesala. Well, he's better than the rest of his minions. How could this have happened? How could betrayers of the goddess's word defeat her appointed champions? Pretty easily. You guys kind of suck, to be honest. Oh, here comes the priest. Maelstrom. There we go. See, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. A lot better than some of the other indirect skills, for sure. Resolve, thank you, Marcia. That's all I needed to see. And of course, these guys are going to go at Screamir, but he's so powerful, I don't really mind. Now, Jill should kill every single one of these guys without fail. I would like her to get hit still, though, so we can see Resolve, maybe. Oh, they go after Naesala. Oh, that hurts a little bit. That hurt a little bit. Sit down. Ah, yeah, Jill is so good. Jill is so good. Right, he has Vantage as well. I'm trying to get an opportunity to turn on animations. Here we go. Because I want to hear some more of this guy's badass theme. Tell me it ain't the best. Why is Naesala getting hit by everything? Naesala, my buddy, you gotta dodge. You gotta do me a solid here. Well, he does his best, and he's tearing it up. No pun intended. Alright, these guys coming at Tanith. There's no way. There's no way. They can't even kill her regardless, so I'm not worried. And she gets two chances to attack now, I think. She might actually promote here. These guys definitely give more experience. I know that much. There's no way she would be getting to 60 points a kill. Paragon or no. Jill, we already know, is going to tear it up. Yeah, did we even... Was there any question? Was there any question? That's good old Jill for you, though. Let's see it. Skill, speed, res, so good. I forgot that Har even exists at this point, honestly. Who needs him? Oh man, Tanith is doing good herself. She hasn't hit strength one time, though. I'm fearful that she might be kind of weak. And that's not what we need at this point. Come on, strength. Yeah, there we go. Well, you could have got other stats too. I wasn't opposed exactly, but I guess be careful what you wish for. Now, these last two clowns should be easy to just murk, right? And if I can get rid of all 2 range, then everything will die to me. Hit point, skill, defense. Hey, not bad. Not bad, Screamir. And this guy dies to Marcia now. Yeah, there was no way. I know I keep saying this, mostly to just make myself feel a little bit better, but Resolve is incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. It adds your skill to your hit rate, and it adds your speed to your evasion. So it's goddamn useful. Hit points, skill, speed, res. Okay, Naesala, not a bad one. Not a bad one. I feel like his thing, though, is going to be strength, right? Vantage, stun, goodbye. Man, oh man, Resolve not needed. And here comes some more fodder. Tear, my god, this is a massacre. This is a massacre. Now, this is a route map that I can get behind. Oh, yeah. Give me all these powerful units. Let me tear him a new asshole. This is fun stuff right here. Reinforcements like it matters. Like I care. Leanne, how am I using you this turn? I suppose what I could do... Where can she make it? I can... Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do. We can use Marcia and we can use Screamir. They're both good for a kill. Nothing came from up there. But every one of those guys has 1 to 2 range. Because here's what I ideally would like. I would like to kill everybody in this area. No questions asked. Maybe if I use... Okay, here, I think what I need to do. I need to kill the priest. I need to kill these generals. Well, the easy thing to do, right? Sothe can double all of these guys, right? 21, 21, 21. She can. Perfect. I think I might leave this group to Sothe. She can't die. And if I use the vulnerary, she's more than capable, I feel. And if she gets a kill or two, she'll even promote. Now I can use Sigrun, potentially. My big question here is, can I route all of these guys? Sigrun's good for a kill. Jill is good for a kill. But then, and Sanaki does not actually double these guys, unfortunately. She is a little bit on the slow side. That's something that just has to be dealt with, I guess. Yeah, look at that. She's being doubled if I use the Arc Thunder. Let's see what Arc Thunder looks like, though, because this could be our only chance. It very well could be. And sit down. That was powerful. That was really cool, actually. And another kill for the 10-year-old. That must be a really embarrassing way to go, I have to say. Now, that's good damage, but I can't really pick him off with anybody either. What if I shoved Leanne, actually? What if I shoved Leanne? Yeah, I'm going to shove Leanne twice, actually. I think this is the way. I think so. So move it. Get up there, you slowpoke. That really sucks about her, too. She only has 5 movement. And that's less than ideal. But if by shoving her like this, though, I can use Scream Mirror to rip this guy apart. Like, easily. Super easily. There's one. And then he's also in range to kill one of the generals, which are the people that I'm most worried about. I can kill a lot of the other guys without really fearing too much. And I think this should even be good to get Marcia in range to do some stuff. Maybe I could have shoved Leanne once more, in hindsight. Because if I dance here, though. Because look. If I dance here, Screamer kills one, Marcia kills another, Tanith kills this guy, Jill kills this guy, Naesala kills that guy, Tanith kills all these guys. Right? But if I only have Marcia right here... No, that's no good. But if I shove her twice, if I use Sothe and Micaiah for this again... Yeah, here we go. Shoving, folks. Now, we can take this guy... Oh, Marcia! I'll tell you what, though. We'll use the Killer Grade Lance. The Killer Grade Lance. God, I wish. There we go. You gotta remember, Resolve actually does buff your critical rate as well. So this had a good chance of going my way. I could have stunned. I could have got a crit, as we do. And now we're looking pretty nice. We're looking pretty nice. Luck resistance. Marcia, on the other hand, has seen better days. Oh, man. You are a far cry from Path of Radiance, Marcia. You are a far cry from that game. But we dance. Now, the question is... Oh, well, here comes Leanne. No doubt a perfect level up, I'm sure. Let's see it. Hit points, luck. Okay, nope, that's good. I actually prefer that. I'm glad that she did not get a good one. Now, Naesala actually fails to kill. That is a bit disappointing. What about you, Jill? Do you fail to kill? With a silver poleaxe. Just barely. These guys are so tanky. If only I would have remembered a hammer of some kind. In fairness, though, I don't think I had any. So, you know, yeah, no. Either or, either way, who has a better chance here? Who has a better chance here, do you think? Screamer or Naesala? Or I guess I should say Jill or Naesala, right? Now, Jill has 30 skill. Honestly, Naesala has a better chance of just wrecking this guy. So here's to hoping. Come on, Naesala. Don't let me down. Give me a tear. Give me something. Come on, come on, come on. Now you stay right there, birdie. Gold team rules. Almost. Yeah. Okay. Tear, tear, tear. Ah. Well, that's wasted time. That's wasted time. 1 to 2 range enemies, folks. Well, what I can do, what I sort of have to do. Yeah, we knew Scream Mirror would be good for a kill. Like, that was no question. Obviously, this happens, right? Oh well. Nobody's in any danger regardless, so I'm not really worried about this. Honestly, with Marcia being in Resolve, I might even, or not with Resolve, but being so close to death, they might honestly just go after her regardless of anything, which would be the preferred outcome here. This guy specifically. Now, if I just do this, Marcia actually doesn't have a damn javelin, really. Oh, I've just played poorly all around. I just made so many mistakes. Well, regardless, Jill can smack this guy. Yeah, it doesn't... Whatever. Whatever, like it matters. It might matter. There could be 20 reinforcements to show up now, and that would really, really suck. That would be like the worst case scenario, though. No, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Who's honestly more threatening here? Does this guy kill Leanne? In reality, 12... It's 15 times 2, though, I imagine. Yeah, he does kill Leanne, so we have to kill this guy. Whatever. No biggie. Man, if I would have played this smarter. If I would have played this a little bit smarter. Oh, well. Not a big issue. Naesala's really at fault, right? He just had to not get the tear. Oh, sweet. Yes! Attack at 1 range for some reason. He had a short axe, didn't he? I swear to God he did. I swear he did. So let's watch Tanith wreck house. Tanith could very easily miss on the other hand, so this may not be a done deal, folks. But if she does decide to hit every attack, that's done in 3 turns. Wow, this chapter is really short. No matter what happens on the next go, she's going to promote. Oh, I shouldn't have let them into the bushes. That was a huge mistake on my part. And now, even if this guy could have somehow killed her, she's actually going to get fully healed. So, like, yeah, no. Let's see it. I think she'll have, like, 24, 25 strength, which isn't the worst thing. In fact, I think she's a little bit stronger than Sigrun. I just kind of like to see her strength pull through a little bit more. For all I know, it's low, though. But, you know, for somebody who had just started using this map, not too bad. Not too bad. And with stun now, and the skill increase that she's about to get, she has a really good chance of killing this last guy, right? Hit points times hit points. He says 4 hit points, 3 strength, 4 magic, 2 skill, 2 speed, 3 defense, 4 resistance. Not bad, Tanith. Not bad, Tanith. Oh, look at her now. Oh, I wish I would have seen that. But look at her. Look at her model there. That looks sick. That map was really easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Really short, really simple. Not a whole lot going on there, I'll be honest. But a lot of fun stuff did happen, though. We got a good chance to power level a little bit. And as you might expect from Team NFG, there was no chance for these guys. No chance for these guys. You're going to have to do a little bit better than that, Ashera. You want to send me bags of experience, that's fine, but let's not pretend like they stand in my way. All right? Oh, scream here and shut up. They were strong. For Bjork. Has the Senate held back its elite forces? God, I hope so.
No, I knew a few of them by face. Some of these soldiers were new recruits. I can't imagine how they could have fought against us so fiercely. Simple. They were protected by Ashera.
Probably Yune, yep.
I sent a message to Micaiah about the impending attack, then returned here as fast as I could. Ashera freed the petrified soldiers who had pledged loyalty to her. By themselves, they weren't a threat to skin puppets as strong as you, so she blessed their armor and weapons. Now they are worthy to be her true disciples, and their power will be stronger as we get closer to her. The battle will only get more difficult from here. Their weapons and armor are blessed by the goddess herself.
Is that similar to the Black Knight's armor, or like Sword Ragnall?
Good question. It's the same idea, yes. The disciples' blessings were much weaker because there were a lot of them.
You know, I could buy that. Yeah, sure. You know, I can't exactly do things when I first woke up, so how am I going to hold a goddess to more accountability than I hold myself? You know, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but still, it makes sense. It does seem like it would take more energy, though, to bless an entire battalion of units than it would to bless one guy. So, yeah, I could say it. That washes. Yeah, sure.
Still, it makes them more powerful. It makes them a lot more powerful than they originally were, and also very gold. I'd like to bless you all with What's happened? I'd like to bless you all with protection too, but I haven't been awake for long enough to wield that kind of power. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It makes sense. When you just wake up, come on, let's be honest. Nobody's at their fullest after a 1,000-year nap. Come on. Ah, that was how they were able to stand against us.
Poor souls. When they returned back from stone, they probably thought that they were the chosen ones or something.
So if they're fighting the apostle because they were unpetrified and therefore assumed that they're in the right, why do they fight the apostle? She's not turned to stone. Shouldn't they see that and be like, oh man, the apostle must be real. The goddess decided to not petrify her. Am I reading too much into it? Maybe these guys are just idiots, right? They probably are, let's be honest. If you're gonna listen to Lee Kane, you must not be wrapped too tight, that's all I'm saying.
No one is good enough for her, though. When she's done using them against us, they'll all be turned to stone again.
Micaiah, there you are.
Oh, it's her shadow again. I should go. Alright, everyone, I'll see you later. Good luck.
I like Yune. Micaiah.
What?
Hey, glad to have you back. We should tell the other teams what happened here. Huh? I'm going back to sleep. I dislike being awakened so early in the morning, even if it is for battle. Relatable. I too only enjoy waking up early for the thrill of fighting. Yune was here again. I don't like that she keeps taking over your body. She should stick to being that stupid bird.
Please don't say mean things about her, Sothe. She's like an older sister to me.
Your older sister was a dark god? Talk about awkward. That sounds like an episode of Jerry Springer gone wrong.
I finally understand now. Remember the voice that used to warn me about impending danger? That was Yune's voice. I finally realized it this morning. Even as she slept, she watched over us. Yune loves Bjork and the Goose with all her heart. I can feel it when she speaks through me.
Then why do people call her the dark god? That's a good question. Although I suppose with like folk tales and whatnot, they kind of get twisted through the ages, right? So she probably never was a dark god. It's just, it makes a more interesting story that way, right?
I don't know, but she doesn't like that name. It hurts when you call her that.
Sorry, I won't call her that again.
You mean it? Then I forgive you.
Hey, what the hell? Is that you, Yune?
Sorry, I won't call her that again. Why can't you be that nice with me? To be honest, it makes me a little jealous. But that's alright, I guess. I know that Micaiah needs you. That's why I can't let you die. Here, come closer to me.
Hey, what are you doing?
Don't be so jumpy. I'm giving you the power to protect Micaiah.
Oh, could it be? Could it be? Yes, it is indeed. Wow, he gets his own special promotion. Wouldn't have guessed that. I thought for sure he would be like one of the normal ones, right? Level up to 21 or use a Master Count or something. I would have Master Count him, in fact, but I couldn't. I literally couldn't. He's too low a level. This is neat, though. He gets his own special segment here. Hopefully he's kind of... hopefully he's not ass anymore. He looks good. The model's looking good. Hey, Yune, you couldn't have made me a better shirt?
No, that's beyond even my power, Sothe.
Okay, 4 hit points, 2 strength, 4 magic, 2 skill, 2 speed, 2 defense, 4 res. Still kind of average. He's still not very good. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. He's a whisper. That's strange. Wow, amazing. I feel incredible. Like I can arm wrestle Screamier.
I don't know about that, Sothe. I didn't make you that strong. But it's good to be confident, I suppose. Always stay by Micaiah's side.
Yune?
No, it's me again. Disappointed?
Never, but I do wish she'd at least let me thank her.
It just would have embarrassed her. You know, the two of you are very much alike. You're both very stubborn. I'm just teasing you, Sothe. Anyway, did you hear what the enemy said before the battle?
Yeah, they called out Lee Kane by name. No mistake about it. That means he's still alive and probably wasn't petrified, since they said he was the leader. I suppose we'll run across him once we get closer to the tower. That'll be our big chance.
Right, we must break the blood pact, no matter what it takes. Of course, our first goal is to save everyone from the goddess's judgment. But we have to break the pact while they're all stone. If we don't, we may save the world, but still lose Dayan.
Yeah, that's a good point. That doesn't exactly go away, right?
We seem to have missed our chance to speak with her. What a remarkable girl. Lady Micaiah can hear the voice of the goddess Yune and learn of the impending danger. She's much like you, Empress Sanaki. Let us head back. Are you sure? You said before it was imperative that you speak with Lady Micaiah. It's not important. Forget it.
Empress. There's something going on. Is she really a fake? Could she truly be a fraud? What is that? Clear vote is 1,000. Oh, that's super lame. That's super lame. Did the Dawn Brigade have that much bonus experience? Or was it all lumped together? I wasn't paying close enough attention. I feel like maybe our bonus experience is shared now. That'd be good. I'd be down for that. So that map wasn't too bad, honestly. I could see that maybe being a lot worse if you take your time and take it slow, but hey, this is what Team NFG is all about, folks. We're just going to rush down every single chapter that I have to play with these guys. Even Tannis was putting in some work there, though. I got to give her that. I wish she was a little bit stronger, but I felt like that was a pretty good opportunity to level her up a little bit. Lots of fun to tear through those guys at a fast pace, though. We got Naesala, we got Scream Mirror, we have our Jill. There's like nothing else I can really add to that, honestly. I feel like it could be worse. I feel like it could be worse if you take your time, though, because with these route maps, there are always reinforcements. There are always reinforcements, and I feel like I probably bypassed a good amount of those. And, you know, you could say that, hey, using Marcel like that was a little dangerous. I disagree. I disagree. I'm the kind of person who likes to play the odds when I play this game, and the fact that she got smacked around so much on the first turn meant that statistically, she shouldn't be getting hit again. So, I mean, it's a little risky. I mean, I can give you that. I'm not going to say it's not. But in reality, she had like 30% or less from every attack in that entire... Like, the entire game, she was never facing more than 30%. I feel like that was fair. A little bit strange that Axe Knight attacked her up close, though. That could have taken longer, for sure. But the way we did it, we just blasted through. Like I say, that's kind of how I like to play the game, though. I like to play the odds. What can I say? That's just how I find the most enjoyment out of this game. Story. So we meet these disciples of Warder. These dumbasses who somehow think that they're the chosen one because Lee Kane said so. Really? Lee Kane told you that you were special and you bought that? Come on. I understand that the Senate is supposed to be very powerful in the grand scheme of things, so I do understand that as ridiculous as it is to me that they would believe anything that man said. It makes perfect sense in universe, right? In fact, the Senate were the ones who brought the apostle about to begin with. Like, traditionally speaking, long ago, they were the ones who brought up the first apostle. So, yes, they have respect. It makes sense. We just happen to be dealing with a group of assholes for this particular era of senators. So I guess next time we're going to advance even closer to this tower, maybe even get into the perspective of a different group. Still pretty interested to see more of this Yune and Ashera and see more about what their relationship is. Maybe we can even learn as to why Yune has this reputation as like a dark god. You know, it seems like you would think that would be Ashera, considering she just blitzed half of our, not even half, she blitzed the entire world, more or less. From what I'm understanding, anyways, just our groups are the only ones remaining. And that, and of course, the Disciples of Order, but we already talked about those clowns. So, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and or a comment. Always appreciate those guys, and I will catch you next time when we move on to Chapter 1. Till then, peace.